This is an audio description file for the Pay Rights website, which is at www.payrights.com.au. It's designed to be listened to more conveniently for some, but obviously for people with a vision impairment or blindness as an alternative to the printed word. Pay Rights provides working people with information and advice about wage theft. Our information and support is available for free. The content of this site can be accessed through this audio file, on the website location just given, or through a video file that is also captioned. There are a number of sections that will be going through here and in this order. We'll explain what is meant by wage theft. We'll discuss how much you should be paid and how to find out that, how you can get paid what you are owed, and ways that you can share your story in confidence with us for help. What is wage theft? Wage theft is when an employer deliberately underpays a worker for less than what they should be paid, refuses to pay superannuation. These payments for retirement savings are compulsory, refuses to pay for extra time worked, including weekend, extra or after hours work, refuses to pay the personal, annual or other leave workers are entitled to be paid, refuses to pay allowances or extra paid owed under a legal award, contract or agreement, for example, travel costs. If any of the above has happened to you, you've been ripped off. It's not fair and it shouldn't happen in Australia. Unreasonably refusing to pay for work experience, trial work or training that is not linked to formal or accredited educational or training requirements other than genuine not-for-profit volunteering may also be wage theft. You're not alone, and there are things that you can do to get money you may be owed or to help prevent theft from others in future. How much should you be paid? Wages or pay are set under law in different ways. Even if your employer has not let you know your pay is set, how it is set or decided, they still need to pay you in a way that protects you under law. How much you should be paid by law can depend on the following: whether the job is covered under Australian national employment laws or West Australian state laws for pay. Age. There are lower pay and wages for young people compared with adults aged 21 years or older. There's a set of minimum wages set, and no adult can be paid less than the minimum. Whether you're paid under an award, which is a legal document that sets pay, as well as working conditions, leave and other conditions for industries or jobs. Paid under an enterprise bargaining agreement, EBA, so named under national law, or an industrial agreement, as named under West Australian law, both of which set out working conditions in a single business or a group of businesses under one company. Some employment laws apply no matter whether you are under WA or national systems. For example, the Children and Community Services Act 2004 in WA regulates the employment of children aged under 15 years. The Long Service Leave Act 1958 also gives paid leave entitlement for long-term work, usually with the same employer, and covers all who are under WA employment laws, as well as some who are under national laws. Most working people in Western Australia are paid under national employment law. If you have a letter or written contract confirming your employment, it may include details about your pay or how your pay is decided. For example, it might stipulate that you're under a national or WA minimum wage, or a national or WA award, or an enterprise bargaining agreement if it's national law, or an industrial agreement, Western Australian law. These are agreements that are approved by either the Australian Fair Work Commission or the WA Industrial Relations Commission. If you are employed under national employment law, then an employer must provide you with a Fair Work Information Statement. And an example of that is available at this link: www.fair-work-information-statement. This recording will give you some links to work out how much you should be paid. If you think you have been underpaid or you have difficulty following this information, you can share your story in confidence with us and we'll get back to you with help. And the link to do that is www.payrights, National or WA state system. Here are some clues to decide which you may be under if you don't have a statement from your employer clearly identifying how your pay should be set. The Australian or national federal system of employment laws covers businesses and organisations and their employees that operate as proprietary limited businesses that are trading or financial corporations. For example, Smith Proprietary Limited trading as Jane's Cafe. Incorporated partnerships, for example, Smith Proprietary Limited and Bob Smith trading as Jane's Cafe. Incorporated trust arrangements, for example, Smith Proprietary Limited as a trustee for the Smith Family Trust trading as Jane's Cafe. Incorporated associations or other not-for-profit organisations that are trading or financial corporations. Sometimes, if your pay is transferred into a bank account, the details may identify the entity that is paying you as proprietary limited or incorporated, and so that can be a clue. Some businesses, shops for example, may have a sign that also state who is the owner, operator of a business. The WA state system of workplace law covers businesses and organisations and their employees that operate as sole traders, so an individual such as Jane Smith trading as Jane's Cafe. Unincorporated partnerships, Jane and Bob Smith trading as Jane's Cafe. Unincorporated trust arrangements, Jane and Bob Smith as trustees for the Smith family trading as Jane's Cafe. Incorporated associations and other not-for-profit organisations that are not trading or financial corporations. Often they're not-for-profit entities. If you're not sure whether your pay is under national or WA employment law systems, you can share your story for help with us at the link given before. Here it is again: www.payrights, or you can send us an email and just explain your details there. And our email address is payrightswa, @gmail.com. The West Australian Government has a telephone information service called Wage Line at the Department of Mines, Industry, Regulation and Safety. And that can be very helpful with clarifying whether you're under a state or federal system. And they have a phone service, the number for which is 1300 655 266. And that service is answered between 8:30am and 4:30pm, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, or 9am to 4:30pm on Tuesdays. Age and minimum wages. Minimum wages are set under both national and West Australian employment law. The minimum pay figures will be outlined in a moment are the amounts before taxation is taken out of wages. So the amount in the hand of the person who's working is usually less. No one should be paid below the relevant minimum wage. Awards, enterprise bargaining agreements or industrial agreements usually provide higher than minimum wages. Minimum wages apply for those working people who are not under an award, enterprise bargaining agreement or industrial agreement. Under national workplace laws, the current minimum wage rates for adults and young people from the 1st of July 2020 are as follows. For an adult, 21 years and over, the hourly minimum rate is $19.84, and there's a casual rate, which includes an extra 25%, of $24.80. For someone aged 20 years, the hourly minimum is $19.38 and the casual rate is $24.23 an hour. For a 19-year-old, it's $16.36 ordinary hour rates and $20.45 for a casual rate. For an 18-year-old, the ordinary rate is $13.55, casual is $16.94. For a 17-year-old, it's $11.46 and the casual rate is $14.33. For someone aged 16 years, the hourly rate is $9.38 and the casual rate is $11.73. For someone aged under 16 years, the hourly minimum is $7.30 and the casual rate is $9.13. Fair Work Australia, FWO, is an Australian government body with a number of responsibilities for national employment laws. If you are paid under a national minimum wage, there is some further information available at the Fair Work Ombudsman's website, which is www.fairwork.gov.au/pay/minimum-wages. It is relevant to note that because apprentices and trainees are also young people, there can be different rates for apprentices and trainees. You can find out for those apprentices and trainees covered under national employment laws details at www.fairwork.gov.au/pay/minimum-wage/apprentice-and-trainee-pay-rates. These are listed in awards as well, or industrial agreements, which we'll be covering in just a moment. Some working people with disability may be paid lower wages than others based on work performance. This is called a supported wage system. And there are some details at www.employment.gov.au/supported-wage-system. Under West Australian workplace laws, the current minimum wage rates for adults and young people are: for an adult 21 years and over, the standard rate is $20 per hour and $24, that's a 20% loading, for casual. For a 20-year-old, $18 per hour and $21.60 for the casual rate. At 19 years, the standard rate is $16 per hour and $19.20 for a casual. 18 years is $14 and $16.80 per hour. And for a 17-year-old is $12 per hour or $14.40 for the 20% casual rate included. At 16 years, the minimum is $10 per hour and $12 casual. Under 16 is $8 per hour and $9.60 per hour for the casual rate. It is relevant to note that because apprentices and trainees are also young people, there can be different rates of pay for apprentices and trainees. However, these rates should not be lower than these minimum rates. For apprentice and trainees covered under WA laws, all rates of pay can be viewed at www.commerce.gov.au www.gov.au/node, NODE, /6562. There are listings of awards or industrial agreements we will come to in a moment. Those covered under West Australian law who work in a domestic, home or agriculture sector might be paid lower than minimum hourly rates. If you think this applies to you, please share your story at the link given earlier, and which will come up again soon, or by emailing payrightswa, or one word, @gmail.com. Award or enterprise bargaining agreement. Some details about national awards are available at www.fairwork, or one word, .gov.au/awards-and-agreements/find-my-award/. And all national awards are listed here. www.fairwork.gov.au/awards-and-agreements/awards-list-of-awards. The Fair Work Ombudsman has a website function to calculate what someone should be paid, and that can be used online here. https://calculate.fairwork.gov.au/find-your-award, or one word. You can call the Fair Work Ombudsman's office on 131394. You can view or download the Fair Work Ombudsman information statement about pay and other award rights at www.fairwork.gov.au/employee-entitlements/fair-work-information-statement. Information about National Enterprise Bargaining Agreements, sometimes called EBAs, can be had by doing a search of all national EBAs online at this location: www.fwc.gov.au/awards-agreements/finding-agreements. There is some useful information about West Australian awards summarised online here. www.commerce.wa.gov.au/labour with a U -relations/WA-awards-summaries. You can find West Australian industrial agreements listed online here. www.wa.irc.wa.gov.au/resources/agreements/. You can also call Wageline at the Department of Mines, Industry Regulation and Safety, which is a free telephone information service, and its phone number is 1300 655 266. Calls are answered between 8:30am to 4:30pm on Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, or 9am to 4:30pm on Tuesdays. There is some extra information on West Australian employment laws and your rights available here. www.dmirs.wa.gov.au/employee central, all one word. Again, if you're unsure about which of those options applies to you, you're welcome to share your story at the link mentioned before, and we'll repeat it again shortly, or send us an email on payrightswa@gmail.com. How can you get what you're owed? If you want to do something about getting back wages you are owed, and you are both helping yourself and preventing others from being victims in future. For yourself, to get started, it's best to have as much of the following information available as possible. Your employer's name and address, a recent pay slip can be helpful, when you started your date of employment with your employer, your end date with your employer, if it has ended, your employment contract or letter of appointment, if you have one, and if you know what your award, enterprise or industrial agreement is, the name of that is helpful. What steps you take to recover what you are owed or to report a dodgy employer depends on a few things. For example, whether your proper pay is protected by national or WA employment laws, as discussed earlier. It's a question of if you decide to get the pay you are owed, then the decisions you make about how best to get that from vary from among several options. You might decide that you don't want to be identified, or you want to make sure an employer who has not paid you is punished for breaking the law. You can report such a matter without giving your name, and there are options for this as well. Options if you don't know which system of employment law your pay should be decided under. You can complete your story online at www.payrightscom.au/share_story_for_help. And we'll get back with you with options. Or you can send us an email again on payrightswa, or one word, @gmail.com. If you are already a member of your union, you can contact them to get their support. Contact details for unions in Western Australia are available at www.unionswa, with an S, or one word, .com.au/find_a_union. If you're not a member of union, but you wish to join a union to get support, you can either call the Australian Unions hotline on 1300 486 466, or complete your details in the Story for Help link given before, and we'll help you get in touch and give you support. If you are not a union member and you wish to get some legal advice, you can contact the Employment Community Legal Service in Western Australia, Circle Green. Their website is at www.circlegreen, or one word, .org.au/get-help/. We can help you get that support by sharing your story or sending us an email. You can also give Circle Green a call, and their phone number is 08 61 48 3636. You might also employ your own lawyer. They can represent you in an industrial court or before an industrial commission to get back money you may be owed. That will cost you some money. If you wish, we can refer you for some early advice at no cost, but to take your matter further, you will have to pay some yourself. For this option, please complete your story for help or email us at payrightswa@gmail.com. Options if you are under national employment law for your pay. If you're a union member, you can contact your union and the contact details given before. If you're not a member of a union, but you wish to join, Again, you can call the Australian Union's hotline on 1300 486 466. You can go to Circle Green, the service referred to before. Their phone number again is 0861 48 3636. You can seek the support of the Fair Work Ombudsman, which is the federal authority responsible for regulating employment laws nationally, including for many working people in Western Australia. They have some details at www.fairwork.gov.au/pay/unpaid-work. Or you can give them a call on 131394. You can report an employer for not paying proper wages, and they might be fined or punished. You do not need to give your name, and you can use this link: www.fairwork.gov.au/workplace-problem/fixing-a-workplace-problem-issue-anonymously. You might also employ your own lawyer, and you can look them up in the usual ways, such as the online, or you can drop us an email and we can support for some initial free advice. Though, to take your matter further, there will be some cost to you. Options if you are under WA employment law for your pay. So this includes some of those options I referred to earlier. You could join a union. You could approach a union if you are already a member. The Circle Green Community Legal Service is for free, although there can be limits to its supports. You can also call Wage Line, which is run by the Department of Mines, Industrial Relations and Safety, on 1300 655 266. Again, the hours of opening are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, or 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday. You can also make a complaint about your employer regarding an underpayment at this link: www.dmirs.wa.gov.au/underpayment complaints, or one word. You can also get information about how to report wage theft, including without needing to give your own name, at this website location: www.wagetheft, or one word, .wa.gov.au. You can employ your own lawyer, and we can facilitate a referral for an initial free advice. It is likely to cost you some money if you decide to take it further. And if you would like to discuss and think through your options with us, we can assist at our standard email, payrightswa, or one word, .com.au. Options to get back superannuation or retirement savings that you are owed. If you had not been paid superannuation payments, you can find out more information and lodge a matter online here: www.ato.gov.au/calculators-and-tools/report-unpaid-super-from-my-my employer. You might also employ a lawyer in the ways referred to before. To help us to help you, with a matter, there are some questions that you might like to include, assuming you're not able or you do not wish to use the online portal that we've created which has these questions. So if you were to answer these questions, it will help us to quickly decide whether you may be entitled to be paid for wages that have not been paid to you, or to give you good advice. Here are some of the questions that help. First, tell us in your own story about your experience why you feel that your wages were stolen, you were unpaid, or proper pay was withheld. It might be that you categorise, or there are different types of wage theft. You might be unpaid or underpaid wages, that is, the rate of pay per hour is too low. You might be unpaid for hours of work. You've worked hours you were not paid at all, for example, unpaid overtime or weekend work overtime. Maybe your superannuation was not paid. Maybe you were required to undertake a work experience trial or internship or training where you were not paid. It may be that you were refused an award or agreement entitlement, such as an allowance or loading for annual leave, and so forth. Or there may be other details. If you can mark one of those, that will help. It does help if you know in the job where your wages were stolen about how much per hour you were paid in your hand. That is, after taxes have been taken out. In that job, how much in total do you estimate your wages were stolen or wrong? That is, how much do you think you are owed? Do you know if you were employed on a casual or temporary basis, or was it ongoing? For example, did you expect to be paid when sick and to get paid holidays? If you were not paid for all the hours you worked, how many hours on average, or a typical week of work, did you not get paid? Did your employer make superannuation payments, which are compulsory? Adults and young people are paid at different rates. In what age group are you, or were you, in relation to the job described by you? Were you aged under 18 years, aged 18 to 20 years, aged 21 and over? What is your current employment status? Are you employed, self-employed, unemployed, student, or other? Did you get the conditions, allowances, annual leave payment, or holidays which you were entitled to? Which best describes the wage theft on which you are basing your responses to this survey? Is it your current job, a past job? You're doing this on behalf of a family member or friend who was in paid work, or some other circumstances? For the job you're referring to here, which best describes the employer? Were they a small or family business, a medium-sized business, a large business, self-employed, a not-for-profit organisation, a public sector or government agency, a labour hire company, or maybe it's an other where you don't know? For the job you're describing here, do you know how the wages and conditions were set? Maybe you don't know, or you may know that it's under West Australian law, or federal employment law. Was it a collective agreement or enterprise bargaining agreement? Was it a written contract, a verbal contract, or cash in hand? Is there anything else you would like to tell us? It's useful when you make contact if you can let us know if it's okay for us to contact you to talk further with a view to helping you get money you're owed.
We need your permission to contact you, or you can be anonymous. If you can, then, and you're happy for us to contact you, please give us a name to use. It doesn't have to be your real name if you want to be anonymous, and it doesn't have to be your full name. An email helps, but to be honest, a telephone number is better. If you have a recent pay slip for the job you're describing, or a letter of offer for the job, or other documentation, it's really helpful to take a photo or scan those and send them. Once again, our contact details are payrightswa@gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Pay Rights, who we are. Pay Rights was created by Unions WA Incorporated. We're the peak body comprising most trade unions in Western Australia, and you can find more information on our website at www.unionswa, so that's with an S, WA or one word, .com.au. This project was funded by the West Australian Department of Mines, Industrial Relations and Safety. You can find out a bit about the department at www.dmirs.wa.gov.au. Because of that funding, the information we provide is free, although the support can be limited. This funding for the project came out of an inquiry held into wage theft in Western Australia. If you're interested to find out more about that inquiry, you can go to www.commerce.wa.gov.au/NODE/8612.